Hi guys, we are back. So we are done with the league stage, and what an end to the league! What an end to the IPL league phase. We've got a four playoffs well before this match, but today we got to see who plays the qualifier one. It's gonna be RCB versus the Punjab Kings day after tomorrow in Mullanpur, and RCB sealed their top two position in a miraculous win, if we can say something like that, because at one point they were looking down and out when Virat Kohli got out, and it was like they required another 110 odd runs or 100 odd runs in 50 deliveries, and no one really believed that RCB would win, but obviously the stand-in captain, Mr. Jitesh Sharma, pulled off a chase with a miraculous innings as well. 35 ball 88. Hats off to the score. But let's talk about LSG first. I think LSG today, their captain stood up, right? रेहान आप उसका बात करें पहले तो मतलब क्या इनिंग्स था ऋषभ पंत का.
Brilliant batting by Mitch Marsh and Rishabh Pant. Uh, we got to see the old vintage Rishabh Pant after a very long time. He scored 100 after 7 years. And after such a lean patch that he had in the tournament, uh, it came late, but it has definitely come off. So happy news for the Indian team that he is in some sort of a good touch going
Correct,
into the England series.
correct.
But as a batter, he would feel much more confident now. But it was incredible to watch him bat the way he did. Played spin and pace equally well. And yeah, it was a belter of a wicket. No two ways about it. But when you get runs on the board, you need some help from your bowlers and your fielders also. And that didn't quite happen today.
And to see, firstly, obviously, their bowling attack was looking like quite one-dimensional when RCB came out to bat. I think the way they started, the way Phil Salt and Virat Kohli started, it looked quite promising. In the last match as well, they were able to, just provide a good start, but their middle order did not click. Today, not only did we see Mayank Agarwal score runs, but also Jitesh Sharma and great innings. So let's talk about RCB for a second. We saw how they were able to chase the innings despite the absence of Tim David. But let's talk about their bowling. मतलब इतने सारे runs देना, maybe I understand कि मतलब belter of a pitch था, but मतलब 225 is I think 15 runs too much than they would have liked to given up.
Actually, they have given away way too many runs. I
Yeah,
don't think that discussion would happen. But see, even though Josh Hazelwood was not playing, their bowling was all over the place.
correct.
Suyash. And I did not understand why they did not bowl out Krunal Pandya.
Or
I
yes,
mean,
Dayal.
even though, or Yash Dayal, even though it was a left-hander, you could still have taken the chance. Krunal Pandya has had a great season with the ball. Something
Correct.
that they'll have to see where the lack happened. But having said that, Bhuvneshwar Kumar was kept a little too late, I believe, for the middle overs. His role is much with the new ball. That is where I think Jitesh as a captain didn't really hit the spot, but then he made it up with his batting, the way he played. Uh, if I can speak about the second innings more, the way Salt and Kohli started off the power play was superb, and I think Phil Salt missing in the playoffs would be a huge loss. I've said this before as well because he's a kind of player that gives them those early starts. But I told you yesterday that I would like to see Mayank Agarwal score and
Yeah.
be amongst the runs, and today he really was a bridge between that top order and the middle order. So kudos to him, and full marks to the way Jitesh played. Absolutely was top class.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that Phil Salt won't be available for the remainder of the IPL. They have got a signing of Tim Seifert, so I think he walks into the playing 11. He might just open with Virat Kohli, or you might see some changes. But the biggest change I would like to see would be Rajat Patidar returning on the field as captain, because obviously the rotation of bowlers, the I think the way he has captained in the 11 matches that he's been on the field for RCB, we could see that RCB were a formidable bowling attack as well, despite the absence of um, someone like Josh Hazelwood. They would still have been a better bowling attack. Maybe Jitesh Sharma, even I was surprised that he miscalculated the number of overs. Bhuvneshwar was asked to bowl the 18th over and then Yash Dayal the 19th. Maybe he could have done 18th, 19th, and 20th, but then Romario Shepherd as well did not give away too many runs in the 20th over. But
Hmm.
still, this can go anywhere. So that is one change that I'm
Yeah.
looking for. But going into the playoffs, I think Virat Kohli will have to take up more of the responsibility, because today he was set, and the kind of shot that he got out to, a player of his caliber needs to, bisect the field more properly. That ball was not in the zone to hit over long on for a six. Maybe it could have been drilled down for a boundary or even for a single. So once he crosses 50, maybe he needs to be there until he scores 75, 80, until RCB reaches to a stage of 15 or 16 overs, because I don't really bank on RCB's finishing despite having Krunal and Romero. But I don't think is Tim David there for the rest of the season,
No news on him yet, but if he is not there, it will be a big loss.
and
But
Livingston is not
coming
there as
to,
well.
even though if he's there on the field, it's like he's not there. So it won't make much of a difference. But poor LSD fielding and bowling, I must say.
Correct.
If you see the misfielding that happened today, I can give you in guarantee about 50 to 60 runs were
Correct.
easily given off by the misfielding. You saw easy doubles, easy boundaries, and players not being happy. Pant also made quite the miscalculation, is what I believe. Will O'Rourke had a horrible day, even though he
Yep.
picked up 2 wickets, 74 runs in 4 overs. It's
But then,
pathetic to say the
yeah,
least.
but then you see, you don't have anyone else to turn to, right? Avesh Khan is not your lead bowler. He'll win you a couple of matches out of those 14, but he's not your lead bowler. So going into the next season, it is very imperative for them to have Akash Deep in full flow, or have Mayank Yadav with full fitness. So
100%.
I think a lot of things went right for them today
Turning,
as well. Yeah.
but turning point could have been that,
No ball. Yeah.
no
Yeah.
ball, for sure. If maybe that could have been out, the game could have got closer. I'm not saying that RCB would have lost it, but it could have gone down to the wire at least till the last over.
Correct. So I think whatever it was, I think we'll also have to mention the sportsman spirit showed by LSG captain Rishabh Pant. Digvesh Rathi appealed, and then Rishabh Pant saw that it is going to be given out, and he felt that it was not out and it was unfair to such an innings played by Jitesh Sharma, and he revoked his appeal.
He
So
also felt that if he's not winning the IPL, he might as well win the Fair Play Award. So
correct.
he made that gesture. No, but jokes aside, he did a fantastic job with the bat, and as the captain, he would be disappointed with the season, of course. But yeah, that's how the season is.
So, what lies next for RCB? They are gonna play Punjab Kings in qualifier one, and Mumbai is gonna play GT in the eliminator come Friday. But let's not go directly over there. Let's just end this video on a good note. RCB have qualified. I think it's the first time post 2016 where they have qualified in the top two. So kudos to them. Let's hope that they don't repeat the history of 2016 going into the finals, even if they do qualify. I think Punjab is a very strong side, and I think the two best and the most consistent teams throughout this season have qualified. Maybe Gujarat could have, maybe debatable, but with the loss of Josh Butler, they are a weak side.
100%. No, but what lies ahead for RCB is that they need to take a lot of morale from this victory and carry that momentum forward.
Correct.
And definitely, your players are not going to be there, Phil Salt and the others, but they still need to play good cricket. It's just a couple of matches away from them. They shouldn't let the pressure get to them. And whoever the captain is, Jitesh or Rajat, the main goal is to go on and win that trophy, however tough it is. So yeah,
So, for RCB, who are your players to watch out for in the playoffs? You can tell me one bowler and one batsman.
Virat, of course, with the bat because his responsibility will be added more now since Phil Salt is not there. And with the ball, I still think Bhuvneshwar Kumar has it in him to deliver on the big stage if he is given that proper role in the power
Correct.
play.
For me, it would be Rajat Patidar because he's the captain of the side, irrespective of whether he's taking the field or not. When he's batting, he is the captain of the side. He's captain of RCB, so he needs to take more initiative and more responsibility come the playoffs. And my bowler to watch out for will be Krunal Pandya. He's been underutilized this season, post I think in the second half, when RCB have been playing more matches on batting friendly pitches. You saw what he did against the Mumbai Indians, right, on a batting friendly pitch.
Correct.
So I think they have to use him more accurately, I would say, because he is the bowler that will not only give you restriction in the power in the middle overs, but also will contain runs in the death if you need him to bowl a couple of overs. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with the preview for the playoffs and what to expect. And who do you think who do the panel members think will make it to the finals? Thank you. On that note, bye.